Many years ago, in a quiet town surrounded by forests and rivers, there lived a boy named Nathan. Nathan was only 16 years old. He lived alone in a small wooden shack near the edge of town. His parents had died during a terrible illness when he was very young. Since then, life had been a constant struggle. Every morning before sunrise, Nathan worked wherever he could. He carried firewood. He cleaned stables. He delivered packages. Sometimes he earned enough for a meal. Sometimes he didn't. But every night before sleeping, he knelt beside his bed and prayed, "Dear God, thank you for helping me through another day." Although life was difficult, Nathan tried his best to keep faith in his heart. One winter, the town was hit by a powerful storm. Snow covered the roads. Businesses closed. Work became scarce. Within a few weeks, Nathan lost nearly every small job he depended on. His savings disappeared quickly. Food became harder to find. One evening he opened a small cupboard and found only a single loaf of stale bread. He sat quietly staring at it. The room felt cold. The silence felt heavy. Tears slowly filled his eyes. "God," he whispered, "I know you can hear me. I don't need wealth. I don't need a perfect life. But please help me keep believing." For the first time, doubt entered his heart. Still, he folded his hands and prayed before going to sleep. The next morning, Nathan walked into town hoping to find work. The air was freezing. Snowflakes drifted from the gray sky. As he crossed an old stone bridge, he noticed an elderly man sitting alone near the railing. His coat was torn. His face looked pale. His hands shook from the cold. People walked past him without even looking. Nathan stopped. He reached into his pocket and touched the small piece of bread he had brought with him. It was all he had. For a moment, he hesitated. Then he remembered something his mother used to say. When kindness costs you something, it becomes more valuable. Nathan walked over and handed the bread to the man. The old man's eyes widened. "You need this more than I do," he said. Nathan smiled softly. "Maybe. But today you need it too." The old man accepted the bread with trembling hands. "Thank you, son." Nathan nodded and continued on his way. His stomach was still empty. But strangely, his heart felt lighter. That same evening, disaster struck. Strong winds damaged part of Nathan's shack. Rain and snow entered through the roof. Several of his belongings were ruined. As he sat alone looking at the damage, frustration finally overwhelmed him. He buried his face in his hands. "Why?" he asked. "I keep trying. I keep trusting. Why does everything keep getting harder?" No answer came. Only the sound of the wind outside. Exhausted, Nathan eventually fell asleep. That night Nathan had a vivid dream. He found himself standing in a beautiful garden filled with sunlight. An old gardener was planting seeds in the soil. The man smiled warmly. "You seem troubled, son." Nathan nodded. "I feel forgotten." The gardener gently held up a tiny seed. "What happens after a seed is planted?" "It grows," Nathan replied. The gardener smiled. "Not immediately. First it disappears into darkness. Many people think nothing is happening. But beneath the ground, roots are forming." He looked directly into Nathan's eyes. "Never judge your future by what you cannot see today." Then the dream faded. Nathan woke up just before sunrise. The words stayed with him. The roots are forming. Several days later, there was a knock on his door. Outside stood a local carpenter named Oliver. "I've heard good things about you," Oliver said. "They say you're honest and hardworking. I need an apprentice." Nathan could hardly believe it. He accepted immediately. The work was difficult, but he enjoyed learning. Day after day, he worked hard. Month after month, his skills improved. For the first time in a long while, hope returned. Nearly a year later, a well-dressed gentleman arrived at Oliver's workshop. Nathan recognized him instantly. It was the old man from the bridge. Only now he looked healthy and confident. The man smiled. "You probably didn't expect to see me again." Nathan laughed. "No, sir." The man introduced himself as Victor. He explained that after losing his business and home, he had fallen into despair. The day Nathan shared his last bread had changed everything. "That act of kindness saved me," Victor said. "Not because of the bread. Because it reminded me that goodness still exists in the world." His voice became emotional. "When everyone ignored me, you stopped. When I had lost hope, you gave me some of yours." Victor had rebuilt his life and become successful once again. Before leaving town, he offered Nathan an incredible opportunity. He wanted to help pay for Nathan's education and training. Nathan was speechless. Years later, Nathan became one of the most respected craftsmen in the region. People admired his skill. But even more, they admired his character. Whenever someone asked how he succeeded, he always remembered the winter when everything seemed hopeless. One evening Nathan stood outside his workshop watching the sunset. He thought about the hunger, the loneliness, the broken roof, the unanswered prayers, and suddenly he understood. God had never abandoned him. Not for a single moment. When he thought nothing was happening, roots were growing beneath the surface. When doors seemed closed, God was preparing new ones. When life felt unfair, God was shaping him into the person he needed to become. His prayers had been heard all along. Final life lesson. My friend, maybe you are going through a difficult season right now. Maybe your prayers seem unanswered. Maybe you feel forgotten. Maybe you wonder if God still sees your struggles. Remember Nathan. Remember the seed beneath the soil. Just because you cannot see God working does not mean He is absent. Sometimes the greatest miracles begin quietly. Sometimes the answer is already on its way while we are still praying. Keep believing. Keep being kind. Keep moving forward. Because God never abandons the people who trust Him. He sees every tear. He hears every prayer. And He is working even when you cannot see it. If this story touched your heart, please like this video, leave a comment, and share it with someone who may need encouragement today. And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories about faith, hope, kindness, and the quiet miracles that change lives. Until next time, stay strong, keep believing, and remember, God's timing is always perfect.